today I got big news for you because this is the end of Horizon. You might know Horizon ETF managers. They have a bunch of ETFs that you might be holding them. For example, Horizon All Equity Asset Allocation is one of the popular ETFs, and I personally hold this ETF. We'll look at another one. For example, there is a Horizon Nasdaq 100 Cover Call ETF QQQC. All these ETF are coming to an end. We have also Horizon Gold Producer Equity Cover Call ETF. Do you have any of Horizon ETFs in your portfolio? If you do have, just stick around to know their big changes, because this is the end of Horizon as we know it. Horizon is one of the most popular ETF managers in Canada, and then we can see Horizon All Equity Asset Allocation is one of my favorite actual ETFs. Because it's one of all. It's a pretty good all-in-one ETF. And there's also other popular ones. For example, there's Horizon Nasdaq 100 Cover Call ETF, which is QQQCC. And also there's another one which is very popular. It's Horizon Gold Producer Equity Cover Call ETF. All of these, they pay monthly distribution. So by the way, all of these are, I'm going to give you a big update, so you need to stick around to know what's going on here. Horizon ETF is pleased to announce that effective May 1st, 2024, the Horizon Brand Exchange Traded Fund set out in the table below. The table below I'm going to show you will be updated to reflect managers rebranding as a Global X Investment Canada, which Global X, they have a bunch of Global X ETF in the US, and I've made a couple videos about them, which will also take effect on May 1st, 2024. So they did announce this since March 6th, 2024. But of course, this effect is coming as of tomorrow. So if you have any of these ETF or you go to your brokerage, you will see changes. The investment objective, strategies, and a ticker symbol of the ETF as outlined in their respective prospectus remain the same. So there ain't gonna be any changes in terms of the ETF themselves, the way they invest, or the holdings and allocation. It ain't gonna change. It's just the name will change. But so just we don't get to buy the wrong name, just make sure you stick around and know what name is changing and what name is not changing. So those are the ETF that will change all their names. But if we come to the Beta Pro, these are leverage ETFs, or inverse ETFs. These ones, as they say here, the Beta Pro family, Canada's only suite of leveraged, inverse, and leverage ETF are not affected by this update, so will remain the same. So here are the example that is going to change. For example, current name Horizon Active Corporate Bond, is going to change to Global X Active Corporate Bond. But the ticker symbol you see is HAB, will be the same. Let's look at the most popular ones here that you might be holding or you might be investing in them. For example, we can see Horizon Canadian Oil and Gas Equity Cover Call ETF is going to be called Global X Canadian Oil and Gas Equity Cover Call ETF, ENCC. We look at the GLCC, which is Horizon Gold Producer Equity Cover Call ETF, is going to be called Global X Gold Producer Equity Cover Call ETF. QQC, one of the popular one, Horizon Nasdaq 100 Cover Call ETF is going to be called Global X Nasdaq 100 Cover Call ETF. If we look at the HBAL, these are all-in-one ETF or balanced funds. HBAL, HCON, HEQT. I personally, as I say, I personally own this HEQT. So the name is coming from Horizon All Equity Asset Allocation. Now it's going to be called Global X All Equity Asset Allocation. So when you're trying to buy them or you're trying to do on a search, the name will be changing. It's not going to be the same, And this, by the way, this is the second time this is changing name, because this used to be called HGROW. Now and then it changed to Horizon All Equity Asset Allocation. Now it's going to be Global X All Equity Asset Allocation. When it comes to DLR, UDLR, these are the dollar. So if you want to do the conversion of your Canadian dollar to US dollar without having to pay too much fees, this is the way to do it. And these are they're also going to change. Horizon US dollar currency ETF is going to be called Global X US dollar currency. So HMMJ, these are marijuana stock. You've seen marijuana today went up crazily. Horizon Marijuana Life Science is going to be called a Global X Marijuana Life Science Index ETF, and so on. So just ETFs will be changing their names. Again, the inverse and leverage ETF, the names will remain the same. They're not gonna be any changes from those ones. And also, this one, for example, Horizon S&P TSX 60, which is HXT, is one of the popular one, and HXX, this is the S&P 500. They will change the name Global X S&P 500 Index corporate class. So there you have it. I just want to keep you updated on these ETFs and their name changes. And on another news, this is just an update. Canopy Growth Corporation. Look at that today. It went up 80%. And so this is not only Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth, Kronos, Aurora, all of them went up almost from 60% to 80%. I think Canopy Growth went the highest, 80%. And this came from the news that DEA will reclassify the cannabis as less harmful drugs in the U.S., and that's why all the marijuana stocks. So just keep an eye on these marijuana stocks, because it might be making short money. But they're going to stay this way. It's to be seen. I don't think they will. But I mean, at this time, actually, you can make quite a bit of money using the trend and this volatility. So if you own any marijuana stock, just leave a comment below. Or if you own any of the Horizon ETF, and what do you think about name change? Is it going to affect you in any way? Just make sure you leave your comment below, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because you don't want to miss this type of update. Till we meet again next video. Bye bye.